Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you. Hope everybody's gotten their weekend off to a good start, your day off to a great start. Hopefully, you had a very productive week um, and you're closing out on a high note. If not, just got to readjust, re enter the game, get started on a better note this coming week and apply persistence. This is not a game in which you're going to hit every note. It's not a game on which you're going to hit every mark. It's not a game in which you can avoid setbacks, delays, frustrations. That's a part of the game. So no matter what happened this week, you're still in the game. If you're breathing, you're still in the fight. That's all that matters. Every day, wake up knowing you're still in the fight, knowing that there's something that you can do to change whatever it is you don't like about your life. It's that simple. Um, I am going to get into a few things. First of all, I apologize. I haven't been here in a couple of days, been kind of inactive. Went through a battle with food poisoning. Definitely still not feeling my best, but good enough to kind of go for a while. I don't know how long it's going to last today, how much I have in me, but I did feel the need to share. So this probably won't be that long, but I still wanted to share. I felt the need to share, and I'll see how the day goes. And hopefully, I'll be even better tomorrow, and I can go a little harder. But thanks for your understanding on that, on whatever platforms this video lands. Okay, that's the beginning of that. So again, want to remind everybody, if you haven't gotten Critical Mass, the link is in there. Obviously, I don't have the time and the energy to really go into pushing or selling it today, but it's definitely something you want to do. You can also get the bundle by clicking the same link and just choosing to get both Critical Mass and I Am with a discounted purchase for the bundle. Also, if you want to see what it feels like to work with, if you want to find out what it's like to work with me in a one-on-one capacity, we're still offering the free 30-minute breakthrough sessions. Just fill out the information in the questionnaire and send that in. Okay, that's that. Let me get to, to what I want to talk about while I still have the energy. Look, when people talk to me, I get people to come to me all the time, and there are a couple of things that stick out about what people want. They want their finances in order. I get a lot of people who want their relationships in order, and of course, business owners, of people who want to start a business, who want to get out. And so, since this is business, Saturday business principles, I want to talk about one of the things I see that inhibit, a couple of things I see that inhibit people from really getting out in business is, first of all, people want stuff without truly connecting or engaging the challenges that create it. People want the promise without the process. People want to be able to have things without having to make the sacrifices necessary to have it. People want to establish a place and a space in a certain environment or market without being willing to make their presence felt. And the thing is, when you make your presence felt, it's an investment of time, energy, money. It's a sacrifice of letting some things go that may seem temporarily invigorating or fun or whatever, for something that's longer lasting, for something that has a potential for greater impact over time. We go for the easy win. We love comfort. We love to sit back. We love to lay back. And we rarely engage life with the intensity and the commitment that it takes to make something great happen in our lives. And ultimately, that's one of the biggest things. I see a lot of people talking about what they want. And I can get people and they'll come and they'll tell me, I want this, I want that, I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, then you got to do this. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. That's what it's about. That's what it's like. Absolutely. That's what it's about. That's what it's like. You're not going to get to the level in life that you're talking about getting, or that you see other people in, that you aspire to, without making the sacrifices. You cannot get the things that most people don't have still doing what most people do. That's not how it works. In order to live this life at an exceptional level, you got to do exceptional things. You've got to make exceptional sacrifices. You've got to make exceptional commitments that you are willing to stick by. You've got to go after it like you truly want it. Like, you know, the analogy that Eric Thomas uses in his story about the guru. And ultimately, the guru teaches the student who says they want exceptional success, and they want the success at the level that the guru has experienced it. And the guru takes them out and dumps them under the water in the ocean several times. As soon as they come up and get a little air, he dumps them back down. And when he finishes this exercise, he asks the pupil, when I was dumping you under the water, when you couldn't do anything and you were under the water, what's the one thing you wanted more than anything else? And the pupil said to breathe. And the guru says, when you want success, as much as you want to breathe, that's when you're experiencing it. And very few people want success that badly. People want it, but they don't want what it takes to have it. They're not willing to go after it as if they have no option. They're not willing to step in and make a move. They're not looking at it the way someone like me looks at it. When I decide I'm going after something, I'm going to get it or die trying. I'm going to go through the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, the painful, the delays, the disappointments, the setbacks, the people talking behind my back, the losses that come along with it. I'm going after it because I've made up in my mind and my calculations that winning at this is going to be worth everything I go through. And if I can't calculate that, then I don't even engage it. If I can't look at it and say, once I win, everything will be worth it, then I'm not going to get into it. And I'm going to go. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to go. I don't care what I have to give. I'm going to go. I don't care how hard I have to fight. I'm going to go. That's the problem. Nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to stick it out. Nobody wants to hang on. Everybody wants something. This entitlement world. If I just say I want it, somebody should give it to me. Just because I'm nice, somebody should give it to me. Just because I went through difficult times, somebody should give it to me. No, you got to make up in your mind that you want it bad enough to fight for it. You have to make up in your mind that what you want is worth fighting for, because you're going to have to fight for it if it's exceptional. You're going to have to fight for it if it's phenomenal. You're going to have to fight for it if it has a lasting impact, meaning that it's writing your legacy. You're going to have to fight for it. Nobody's going to give it to you. It's not going to fall out of the sky. You're not going to be able to wish it into existence. You're going to have to create it. You're going to have to manifest it. You're going to have to live it out. You're going to have to fight through it. It's that simple. It is absolutely that simple. What are you willing to do? What's the distance you're willing to go? How hard are you willing to fight? Those are the things you have to answer. Your business plan is going to play a role. Your business strategy is going to play a role. Your market engagement is going to play a role. Your customer intelligence is going to play a role. The ability to analyze metrics and create strategies based off of what you decipher and interpret from the metrics is going to play a role, but 80% of it is simply going to be how committed are you to the fight? Are you willing to go the distance? Are you a quitter? Are you an excuse maker? It's that simple. What's driving you? Do you want it as bad as you want to breathe? That's how bad you gotta want it. Most don't want it that badly. It is what it is. Let's just keep it real. It is what it is. Most people don't want it badly enough to do what it takes to have it. And what they'll ultimately end up doing is become bitter and start talking about the people who have it and what shady things they did to get it, instead of just sitting up saying, I wasn't committed enough to go the distance. I wasn't committed enough to engage it at a level that could produce results. Let's just keep it real. At the end of the day, there's nothing that can be withheld from you that you're fully committed to, and you have given everything and you refuse to back down from. The universe has no option but to conspire with you. When you believe in something and you decide to go get it, the universe has to conspire. The problem is, are you going to stay in it long enough to see the results? Look, I'm gonna end it on that. Like I said, I can't go too long. I would love to go longer on this, but I got some things I need to get done, and I want to make sure I can stand up. Like I said, I apologize to everybody for kind of slacking off the last couple of days, but this food poisoning is not a joke. Uh, and that's that. So I'm going to jump off. As I say, live your life on full. Do what it is you need to do, but live your life on full. And when you live your life on full, you'll down E. That in itself will uh, write your legacy, and you will leave a legacy. And that legacy is that thing that will speak of you long after you're gone. And everybody should have a legacy that their project and their family can be proud of. So that is what I'm leaving you with. I hope that you guys have a great day. I'm gonna get off here, try to juice myself up, get some other things done. But I wish you the best. You guys have a great weekend.